is succeeding. And if you don't have the majority of your brain power and your monetary power, making sure that this thing sings, again, it's your hub, it's your storefront, then yeah, I won't say you'll fail, but you'll suboptimize. And keep in mind you have two audiences. On the left, you have your target audience that we talked about how you might develop that. But there's also the machine, which is the search engines, and they're set up to essentially duplicate, to replicate, rather, the process that your target audience is going to go through. And so they're looking for things like how many links that you have, authoritative links that are pointed into this core web presence, and how many mentions you have out there on the web. And there are all these, many of you have realized that there's all this science around search engine optimization, and we're not going to talk about that here, but we do have other webinars on search engine optimization. But it's important that you build your storefront to be very responsive to your human target audience, but also the machine target audience. And really, there are three basic requirements for both the man and the machine. It has to be helpful, meaning that people can come in and find the information they're looking for quickly. It has to be dynamic. It has to be interactive, right? I mean, a lot of people put up websites and then it's just brochureware. Well, once I've seen your brochure, I don't really need to see it again. But if I'm coming in, if there's certain intake things there, if there's a customer portal there, if there are recent articles you've written there, if there are videos there from when you were on TV recently, wow, that's really dynamic, and I'm going to engage it with that. And then functional, it just needs to work. And a human gets very frustrated when a page is broken. Well, so does Google. And they bounce right out of there if they get to a page and it's not working for them. And they rank your site lower because of it. So make sure that you're putting the time and money into this thing to make it sing. Okay, so here's the recap. You need to ID that target audience, ID the amount of time and money that you're willing to put into your marketing efforts. Pick a couple discrete channels, 3 to 5, test them, and point everything back to your core web presence. All right, so I want to talk about a couple of opportunities. So by the way, for the questions that are coming in about the Avo ROI tool, it's called Avo Ignite, and it launches next month. We're actually in beta, and if you're interested in getting into the beta, please let me know. But I'll actually show you a screenshot of how it works, so thank you for the question. So the social media opportunity, here's the thing. So when it comes to lawyers, and I see this repeatedly, there's this myth that was probably, 1994, Sandra Bullock, the net, the more